What's up, guys? It's Dual Factor once again with another video, and today I'm going to be bringing you a deck profile that I promised you in the last video, which is Gishki, Hieratic, or Hieratic Gishki, whatever you want to call it. I would have brought it to you sooner, but I had to wait like 4 weeks for a copy of Labrajet Dragon to come in, because I didn't have one just laying around, surprisingly. But I finally got it, and I've been messing around with it a little bit, and I'm here to finally show you guys my list. Before we start the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully I'm going to start bringing you a little bit more content more regularly. With that, let's get out of the way. Let's go ahead and show you the Gishki Hieratic list I'm bringing to you guys today. So we'll start off with the Gishki component. So as many of you know, Gust Kraken came to 3 on the most recent ban list that we had. I think it's been about 2 months since we've had it. But for those of you who don't know, when this card's ritual summoned, you can take a look at 2 cards randomly at your opponent's hand, and then you can select one and send it back to the deck. And this is the card the entire hand loop revolves around, and you just resolve this card's effect multiple times a turn because it's not a hard once per turn. So there's that. It's also level 6, so it pairs really well with the not Gishki, but the Hieratic monsters for attributes for the ritual summons. Then for the other main deck Gishkis, we're playing 3 copies of Shadow. This is the one that you discard. It searches the ritual spell. And then 3 copies of Vision. This is one you discard and searches the ritual monster, and they both also share the same fact that it can be used for the entire tribute of a ritual summon of a water monster. Note, they're also Sea Serpent, so they can also be searched by the new spell card Deep Sea Aria. So you could discard one and then banish it with Deep Sea Aria to search the other. And that's it. I'm not playing like Gishki Abyss or anything like that. I thought I needed like more impactful normal summons. And what I mean by more impactful is you need a way to actually make like Needle Fiber, because when you resolve Needle Fiber in this deck, just like any other deck this format, it's full combo for you. So that's why we're not playing him. So the Hieratic monsters, we play 3 copies of Tefnut. This card's actually really good going second because it's Cyber Dragon, more or less. We just max out on playing the level 6s, though. So you play 3 Tefnut and 3 Hieratic Dragon Asu. Card's also really good going second because you contribute other Hieratic monsters to pop spell and trap cards. And then we're playing 1 normal summon in the copy of Hieratic Dragon of Aset. Like I was mentioning earlier, going Needle Fiber turn 1 is full combo. And technically Aset and any of the level 6 monsters that you have in your deck is full combo because it gives you a tuner. So think of it this way, this is going to be essentially our 4th normal summon because we're also playing 3 copies of Hieratic Seal of Convocation. So technically if you already have a not Tefnut, but a Hieratic monster in hand, you have Hieratic Seal of Convocation. You can search that, so that's just 4 normal summons there, and then 3 additional normal summons in Deep Sea Diva, so the number's a little high, but it has multiple purpose. And then for the dedicated normal summon, we also play 3 copies of Deep Sea Diva. The fact that it's a tuner and it can summon a Vision out of the deck for free, not much else to say about that card. And then for your dedicated bricks, you need the Cult Wing for combos, the Despot 001 for combos, and then the Labrajet Dragon as the vanilla of choice to summon off the Hieratic Dragons, mainly because it's level 6, and it's a tuner. So that's the main reason for that. And then for the hand traps in the deck, I play 2 sets of hand traps, and I play the 2 most impactful ones, I think, of the current meta, so 3 copies of Gamma. It's good to crit against every single deck across the board. It's also another way to stop a lot of power cards like Isold, Miscellaneousaurus. Alistair technically is a power card. And then you could just keep going on. Romulus, that's another good one. Striker Dragon. And then if you play Gamma, you also have to play Cyframe Gear Driver, which I have its text message around heart at this point because I opened just like Cody Angelov. And then the other impactful one is 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. It's not a hard once per turn. It's really good going seconds. If you open it going first, it can turn off an entire column if your opponent's not paying attention. And the main reason that we're playing it, it's one of the few hand traps that you can play that doesn't activate or meet the conditions for your opponent to activate Triple Tactic Talons on you. Which is a card I want to play in this list, but I haven't found the room for it, but I'm going to try to. But yeah, those are the 2 sets of hand traps I play in this deck. For the spells, 3 copies of Gishki Oscorp Mirror. I think this is the best card in the deck. So it lets you ritual summon any Gishki monster. The neat thing about it is it recycles itself. So if you have a Gishki ritual monster in the graveyard, you can shuffle the Aquamirror back into the deck, and then you can add the copy of the ritual monster back to your hand. So you never actually run out of tribute fodder, and you can always find a way to get your ritual monsters back and just keep summoning and keep recycling your ritual spell. So the card's insane, that's all you need to know about that. And then 3 copies of, I was saying earlier, 3 of Hieratic Seal of Convocation. It searches any Hieratic in your deck, and like I said, it can either be an extender, tribute fodder, or it counts as one of your normal summons. As I was mentioning earlier, we are playing 2 copies of Deep Sea Aria. This is the new card that came out of Echo, and it lets you search Sea Serpent. So it's another way to search your divas, it's a way to search your Gishki monsters that search your ritual spells or your ritual monsters. So keep that in mind. We're only playing 2 copies of Prep. We have plenty of access to all of our cards, and Prep only searches, technically it only searches Gust Kraken. It can add a Gishki Aquabeer back from your graveyard to hand, which sometimes is a problem. But you recycle it all. When you resolve your combo, you don't really need to see multiple copies of Preparation Rites, but you do want to. It's not one of those cards that like you want to see it, but you don't want to see multiple copies at the same time. So we're only playing 2 at the time. That might change. It might go up to 3, just depending. I need to play this deck a little bit more. And then the last cards, we play 1 copy of Emergency Teleport as a way to summon Gamma out of the deck if we need another tuner extender to make Needle Fiber. And that is it for the main deck. It is 40. On to the extra deck. We play 3 copies of Herald of the Arclight. Not much to say here. When you do your combo, you resolve it multiple times. And I think you resolve a total of 5 times when it's all said and done. It can serve multiple purposes. It could be negation, but in this deck, it searches your ritual spells and your ritual monsters. So that's why we're playing so many copies of it. And then for the 2 copies of Late Monsters, playing 1 Omega because one of the cards used to loop cards out of your opponent's hand, and 1 Borreload Savage because you end on a negate if you do the combo all the way. For the Fusion Monster in this, we surprisingly actually summon it in the combo because you need it to clear space on your board. It also serves as an interruption too. For combo cards, Queen Dragon Djinn, it actually revives the Dragon Monster, which is actually really relevant in your combo, so that's why we play it. Emerald to put your cards back. Dugar's the Timeless for the combo. And then right now I'm only playing 1 copy of Insemin. Just going like doing fishbowl hands and like seeing how the deck plays out. I've only actually had to summon this card like once. You don't summon multiple copies, which obviously that can change through just more playing and just seeing how the deck works. But for now we're only playing 1. And then on to the Link Monsters. We play 1 copy of Barricade Board Blocker. You need a generic machine to go into, so that way you can go into Needle Fiber a little bit easier. 1 copy of Cross Shape. This is the flex spot, and it's really good with the ritual cards. A lot of people forget because you can resolve the fusion and the ritual effect in this one, which the ritual effect one's actually pretty cool in this deck because you can draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. So you can dig deeper into your deck if you need different cards or you need to find extenders or anything like that. Plus you can also bring monsters back and you can just keep comboing and comboing. Haka Firebrax, not much to say about that. Resolving him's full combo. Roarnon, not much to say about that. And then I play Saryuja Skuldred. It's another way to put breaks back into your deck and keep going forward with your plays. And that was my Gishki Hieratic Gishki deck profile. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me anything else that you guys want to see. I'm trying to work on getting a better setup for recording videos too, so that way I can actually start doing combo videos again and stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people actually really liked combo videos when I was doing them regularly. But I'll catch you guys in the next video, and peace out.